What is the difference between BigFoot and ordinary vacuum cleaner nozzles? Watching Marcy vacuum this concrete patio, it's easy to see the difference. In this demonstration, she's using an ordinary nozzle and it's taking a long time to get up the dust. She can only move the ordinary nozzle backwards and forwards, and it takes many strokes to finish. Another thing that slows her down is the fact that the nozzle keeps suction locking on the floor. She has to hold it at the correct angle to the floor to pick up the dust and not lock up. But BigFoot conquers all those problems. BigFoot was especially designed for hard surfaces such as shop floors, concrete patios and driveways, tile and terrazzo floors. She can vacuum with wide sweeps in any direction, forward, backwards, or sideways. The BigFoot nozzle doesn't suction lock onto the floor. She gets more done in less time with less work. It's the unique design of the BigFoot that makes this possible. Ordinary nozzles have trouble picking up heavy things or things with high density. The standard nozzles will pull things under them, but they just won't pick them up. BBs, ball bearings, and marbles are an excellent test of a vacuuming system. Like the nails and screws, the BBs are pulled under, but they're not picked up. That's because the ordinary nozzle creates a high air velocity at the edge, which pulls an object into the inner chamber. But then when the moving air reaches the large cross-section of the inner chamber, the velocity decreases. The low velocity will not lift heavy objects up into the hose. Washers and nuts are just as hard to get up as nails, screws, and BBs. Heavy and dense objects are not a problem for BigFoot. It picks up these objects because it has constant area in cross-section all the way from the edge to the center and on up into the opening of the hose wand. Because of this, the air velocity is constant from the edge all the way to the wand. The air velocity does not drop when it reaches the center chamber. What BigFoot catches, it keeps. The flat design goes under furniture and other obstacles that ordinary nozzles don't. It gets the dirt and debris from under extension cords, hoses, and piles of materials. BigFoot really was designed for hard surfaces, but it does an excellent job on carpets that aren't shag or deep pile. BigFoot gets high marks as an all-around workplace vacuuming system. It easily handles the debris you normally encounter in workshops, such as sawdust, wood shavings, iron filings and grinding debris, paint sandings and paint chips, BigFoot is made of all plastic materials that are comparable in hardness to other nozzles and does not damage furniture or fine floor finishes. And it doesn't break, crack, shatter, or splitter. In this demonstration, we've scattered white play sand on two 4x8 sheets of masonite. First, we will clean it with this latest model of BigFoot, which is a rapid prototype made from a 3D SolidWorks computer program. This proves the design is correct and ready to cut hard tooling for production. Some nozzles are almost useless. Here's another way to demonstrate the difference. Notice that the vacuum cleaner attachment on the left suction locks on the hard surface and slows down progress. Moving the nozzle forward and backward changes the angle to the floor constantly, and when the angle is just right on each stroke, the nozzle locks up. The suction lockup causes vibration, as you can see with the sand dancing on the board. Another place to see the dramatic difference is in those places where paver bricks have been used. These bricks are popular at large seaside resorts for their driveways, courtyards, walkways, and patios. It's common to see laborers tediously trying to sweep the sand from between the bricks with brooms. It's very hard to get the sand out from between the bricks, and the broom just moves the sand from one place to another. In fact, they sweep the same sand repeatedly until they get to the end. Some workers even resort to doing this. That's a slow, tedious way of doing it. Most vacuum attachments leave the sand in the gaps between the bricks. BigFoot gets the sand out faster and better than anything else. The reason is that it can be moved smoothly in any direction without hanging up on the brick. Ordinary nozzles snag on the bricks if you try to push forward. A special model can be made for paving bricks by a slight modification of the existing 3D AutoCAD program on the CD-ROM. Further testing of BigFoot suggests that this concept has a broader application in things such as street sweepers, parking lot sweepers, and airport runway cleaners.